Hello guys, my name is Prince and this is Math Center. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Post your comments and questions on my social media handles and I'll respond to it.
We are still on the chapter sets and this is the sixth video. In the previous video, we took an example on sets and we represented our answer on a Venn diagram. In this video, we are going to take another example. This time, it's going to be a practical problem and we are going to use a Venn diagram to solve it. We will consider a two-set problem in this video. In the next, we are going to consider a three-set problem. In a class of 40 students, each student read mathematics, 30 students read mathematics and 20 read English. Each student read at least one subject. Illustrate this information on a Venn diagram and how many students read both subjects. Now, when the question is given to you like this, what you have to do is to clearly define each of the sets in question. So, we are going to let you represent the set of students in class, that is the universal set in this case. M will represent the students who read mathematics, E will represent the students who read English, and S will represent the students who read both mathematics and English. Now, after you've done this, you have to find the number of members in each of these sets. So you know that the number of members in U is 40, the number of members in M is 30, the number of members in E is 20. We got these numbers from the question because 40 students are in the class, 30 read mathematics and 20 read English. Now, after you've done this, you have to define the other regions of the Venn diagram when you draw them. Now, this is what I mean. You can, if you remember from the fourth video, we said that if you draw a Venn diagram for a two-set problem, you are going to have a rectangle like this to represent the universal set. Then you are going to have two circles. Now, after you've drawn those two circles, we are going to create about four regions. So we have the region 1, region 2, region 3, and region 4. Where region 1, in our case, we are going to name the first circle as M and the second circle as E. So region 1 will stand for those who study mathematics only. Region 2 will stand for those who study mathematics and English, and region 3 will stand for those who study English only. Region 4 will be for mathematics union English complement. Now in this case, those who study mathematics and English, that is what we are looking for. So we represented that by a variable S. Then those who study mathematics union English complement will be given as 0. Now, how do we know this is 0? Let's go back to the question. The question says that each student read at least one subject. This statement is very important. What that means is that every student in the class is accounted for. Each student in the class reads either mathematics or English. There is no student who reads neither mathematics nor English. So the complement of English and mathematics is 0. That is why we have that to be 0. So anytime you are being given a question on a two-set problem or a three-set problem and you see the statement each student read at least one subject, or you see the phrase at least, then it gives you an indication that the complement in there is 0. So we move on. After we have this, the set clearly defined and the members also clearly defined, we will move on to draw our Venn diagram and find the various regions. So here is the Venn diagram. We know that those who study mathematics or set M is 30, and those who study English or set E is 20. We have our universal set already to be 40. We know that those who study mathematics and English, that is what we are supposed to find. So we represented that by S. But you will remember that in the fourth video, we said that this circle here, named M, here is 30. So when you add everything in this circle, you are supposed to get 30. Now we already have this section here, so in this case we have this to be region 1, region 2, region 3, and region 4. Region 1 and 2, when you add everything in there, you are supposed to get 30. Now we already have region 2 being S, so if you want region 1, you just have to subtract S from 30. So region 1 will be given as 30 minus S. In the same way, when you add everything in region 2 and region 3, you are supposed to get 20, because E, which is 20, is this big circle, and 2 is already S. So if you want region 3, you have to take S out of the 20, so that you are going to get this region here, which is region 3. So here also becomes 20 minus X. The complement is 0, so you write it there. Now we can see from here that each of the individual regions are accounted for. So what we have to do is that we have to add everything together and we equate that to the universal set, because we know that when we add everything in the Venn diagram together, it must be equal to the universal set. So we add region 1, which is 30 minus S, to region 2, which is X. We add that to region 3, which is 20 minus S, and we add that to region 4, which is 0, and we equate everything to the universal set, which is 40. Now we can see clearly from here that we are going to get minus X and plus X is going to cancel, because you are going to get S minus X, which is 0. So here is already 0, so we have 30 plus 20 minus S. 30 plus 20 will give us 50, so you are going to get 50 minus S to be equal to 40. Now here is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring the 40 here, then I'll send the S here, so that you can make S the subject. So you're going to get 50. 40 is positive, so when it crosses the equal sign to this side, it's going to be negative. So minus 40 is equal to X is negative here, so when it crosses the equal sign to this side, it's going to be positive. So 50 minus 40 will give us 10. So we have 10 to be equal to S. So we found S, and remember that we said S is the number of students who read both subjects. So the number of students who read both subjects is equal to S. Now we found that X to be 10, so we can say that therefore 10 students read both subjects. That is, 10 students read both mathematics and English. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next video, where we will take another example on sets. This time it's going to be on a 3-set problem. Bye bye.